definitely.
I mean, I'm here, but I'm not here.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what's going on. So everyone that's watching, thank you guys for tuning in. And one thing I will say, 397,000 subscribers, 400K just around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Make it happen. That's all I can really say.
There you go.
Just make it happen.
Smash the like button.
Smash the likes and subscribe.
We're going to send you over to Sean and Max for the close.
Oh, what's up, everybody? Yeah, Brendan's busy. We'll be doing this for a bit. And yeah, it's obviously going to be a pretty sad day there as hopefully everybody's switched over into this stream now. And we say goodbye to obviously a good friend of mine and the shows. They're ruined, but hey, I mean, you know, it's nice when it's, you know, a choice and it comes into like this. And Arun just put it very eloquently, so I'm not going to say anything else about it other than obviously he will be missed over and over and over again. And you know, the calmness, the wiseness, the advice, the different style of trading, you know, everything. I mean, it's always going to be love for everybody around here, but especially for Arun, and we want to thank him for filling in. I mean, the best part there's lots of good parts about Arun, but like one of the best parts was, you know, if we're sick, we could text this guy, you know, at 7 the night before, and he's in at 7 in the morning the next morning to cover for us. So, you know, hopefully we'll have next man up on that one, and I want to thank, although he's not going to be replaceable. But we will say mad love for Arun. I would do that Justin Bieber hard thing, but that's a little bit, you know, that's a little bit not here nor there. But Arun, of course, will still be trading, and hopefully we'll be able to get some insights back and forth a little bit from him. But definitely respect that decision, and we say thank you to him, and we move forward. You know, that's all we're going to do. And you know, like Arun said there, you know, we do have, you know, a big subscriber base right now. And obviously part of that was due to him. So, yeah, mad love all over the place for Arun. So thank you so much to everybody in the chat, man. I mean, it is rough when you go through different hosts back and forth. And, you know, so that's too bad. But in an ever-changing world and a changing business there, Max, things happen and things change. So shout out to Arun for everything he's done for us. And obviously we cannot say enough about that. So and everybody here knows that already. So, you know, sad day for us. But you know, I'm glad that it's here. Now we move on. And big shout outs. Yeah, I was going to talk about that after. Oh,
Wait till they're here. Wait till they're here.
Wow, Prad. Anyways, it's not about Prad. We'll move off this. We'll wait. I'm upset too. No, the story is this. I'll tell everybody because now Prad's brought out of the bag. It's not even a story, really. It's just Ian hosted. Spencer host. I don't know if Spencer ever hosted. I was going to say a handful of times, but Ian, many more than that. Two traders that have, and you know, they're your friends more than mine, obviously. And, you know, they all started similar to times with you. And there's just time to move on. Ian's moving on, and so is Spencer, and it's not a choice. It's a choice of theirs. So that's to us is the best thing. Because often when you work on a prop floor, everybody thinks like, oh, you know, like these guys just got whacked or whatever the situation is, and you know, although it's kind of come from my background, we're not whacking anybody around here yet, Max. As we go, but big shout out to all the traders. There's been a lot of traders that have come and gone. You know, from behind us here.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, we want to say a big shout out to Ian and a big shout out to Spencer. I was going to do it when they're in the building. And that was the point. Me and you discussed this. And I even discussed that with Brad. I said, I'm going to do it at the end of the day. But anyways, big shout out. Big shout out to those guys, and we'll do it again at the end. So I was wondering, I saw a bunch of, and it's because it's Friday too.
Yeah.
But I saw, like, I went in there to get my lunch. and honestly, I think it was Brad. I don't know who came in. I don't think it was you, but I'm there, and I opened the door because we have such intense security. Mm-hmm. You know, so I saw them all walking. I opened the door. There was like 8 dudes walking in with bags of booze. Like everybody had like a 12-pack or like a Hennessy or something. So I knew that there was some kind of celebration other than Friday. But shout out to, obviously for me, you know, Arun is more the special case there, but big shout out to Ian, who filled in so many times and did a splendid job. So yeah, and on that note, this will be my last. Okay. Yeah, no. We're not doing anything like that. Okay, let's talk about some trades now.
All right.
Where's all your trades? Sharif. the boss right now. Brendan's busy, so we're going to do a little bit of a back and forth right now. I just want to talk about the $3 winner we have on Tesla, but let's go over. We shorted in front of $200. We waited for it to make a top. We will talk about that in depth, but for right now, I cannot upset this man. It's Sharif. Are you ready, Sharif? You guys ready? All right, let's go over to the big desk with Sharif.
Yeah, first on the list, guys, chips, AVGO. This has been a monster name. 9.5%. It's taken us all the way up to $800, $799.96 the high on this one. This started the day off yesterday. It closed at $730. Now it knocked on the door, excuse me, of 800, up 9.5%. The entire sector is absolutely on fire. Nvidia is up, AMD is up. Any trade with chips here?
Shit, we were just talking about something.
What are we talking about? The chips?
Chips are so strong, dude. You had the great trade through AMD today.
Yeah.
Taking that long, I just didn't really believe in it. But really, realistically, man, the trade of the day for everybody should just be Marvell. We talked about this earlier. We had a great long there at $60. I got to give a big shout out to Max right beside me. So props up on that. I mean, you know, that long right there at 60, Max took it and was like, all right, we're above 60. I was like, what? So I just went right over there and punched into the long. There is a dip out there. So I got out once it broke back through, but then we saw it again and we were just like, nah, we'll take this one more time. And then we did that again and then hit it to the upside. My best out, unfortunately, is 62.30, but hey, I'll take 230 on it day after day. I know you have an out, I think, a little bit better than that. But these highs,
I don't think so.
It's just kept on going, man. There's that 64.50. I don't think this is a name that we want to play off the top, but either way, man, Marvell just continues to make a move to the upside. That's a very, very strong chip name. And then, yeah, we did dance with the devil, but this time it was not really in the pale moonlight, but it was right here. We tried AMD. We thought we had a wick top right there at 125. Yeah, wick top, nah. Not even close. So we went short there. We went short again, then got taken out. So that was about, it wasn't that big of a hit because we actually got out at 125.03 or 04 or something like that. So turned out to be about a 25-cent hit, but you know, a couple hundred shares, so it still hurts a little bit, but that's not the end of the world. AMD, still a huge move up, man. Bouncing off 126. Let's just see what happens right now. I'm short Tesla, and we'll talk about that for why. We just covered a little bit of that. That's a little bit of a different beast here. The chip names, Max, continue to be an absolute monster over the last couple of days. It's only 5% on the NASDAQ in 2 days.
You can't talk about the chips without talking about the big boy NVIDIA. Now, I believe, $1 trillion company, or at least almost there. I don't know if I just like speak some of these things into existence or I'm just notice things very well, but I talked about trading NVIDIA in a 2.5-point range every $2.50. And like 380 is a level, 382.50 is a level, 385 is a level. Now we got 387.50 and 390. And it like just respects these $2.50 ranges for whatever reason. So, I mean, I think if we get a dip into 385 today, NVIDIA could be a nice long for the afternoon. I've got my 395 break in just so that I get the best fill possible on that one if it does show up. But we did do a little wick top here at 390, which I was out getting ramen with some of the traders in the back, so I didn't get to see this one. But does a beautiful wick top there. Have you been to the one in the alley here?
So I have a little bit of a beef with that one. I love ramen. There's a couple places I order from. I didn't prefer it when I went there. It was good though?
I think it depends on which one you get. Like
I have to get your advice then.
The spicy pork bone one or whatever. It
was nice.
That's the good one.
Spicy pork bone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going next week, so thank you for that.
Also $5 Sapporo pints, but
how many of those did you have?
I had zero. Some,
Max?
somebody else might have had some. I had zero. You can test my blood right now.
One. I'm not.
No. If I have one, I'm gonna have 30. So
you bring beers here this afternoon?
Well, I think I gotta pay Prad something for those beers.
Oh, Prad has the beers. Shoot. I was saying, man, we could be cheersing up some beers. I mean, I kind of want to celebrate your last day here on the show. I should have gone and got some beers. I'm an idiot. You know what? I'm going to tell Brendan. Maybe he can go get some. He's busy right now. But I want to say thank you to Nick Garcia for being a member for 9 months right now. You've been watching for 9 months, and with Neil's absence, your energy level is the best I've seen. So, hey, man, thanks a lot for that. There's a message here about my Coke recipe. I don't know what that's all about. No, you know what? We're just trying to do the best show that we can here. And yeah, my energy level is pretty high. Will always be that way. And I think that's what sparks, interest in what we're doing here. And I feel like there is a calm aspect, obviously, to these markets. And like when there's nothing happening, we sort of need to be, more chilled out and everything like that. But you know what? When shit is going down like this, we're going to throw down some money because look at this banger on Google. You want to talk about taking my lunch all freaking morning? Well, Google was just like, they were saying no ramen for you at all, dog. But then 125 happened and we went short. And it's funny because as soon as the show ended, I said this to Max, and he'll tell you this. I said, as if this is starting to happen as soon as the show ends. There's a huge move down on Google right there, 125. Some of our outs, 124. Then I was just like, okay, let's go short again. Whole bunch of trades there. Then there's the short, and there's the cover. So as you can see right now, we're short 125.19. And I'm sorry if I'm excited about it, and if that doesn't fit some people's styles. But hey, we are now in the money, almost 80 cents on this trade. And we've brought our whole day back, baby, on all this. So, and then there's Tesla as well off of the top. But we're going to talk about Tesla when we get there on the next story. So over to Sharif.
Hey guys, the rundown brought to you by Nextech 3D AI, an emerging company poised to revolutionize 3D modeling applications in the rapidly growing e-commerce industry. Their generative AI technology allows for the efficient creation of high-quality 3D models. Scan the QR code and check them out on the bottom right of the screen. All right, guys, let's get to Ford. We saw this name up earlier on news that it's going to be using Tesla's supercharging network. They're going to start using the Tesla adapter on the plug going forward in some of their models. The market really liking it. You saw Elon Musk debut this with Ford CEO yesterday on Twitter Spaces. The second time he's used that platform to debut something big. Anything on Ford, guys? I see Sean is long, 1201.
All right. As long as everyone can hear Sharif, that's fine, because I can't. But as long as everybody else can, I don't hear anybody talking about it. So all good on that one. Yeah, man. So we're long. No, I think it's fine, Sharif. I think it's because you're using your mic. That's probably why instead of Brendo's. But it's fine. I heard everything you said. Yeah, so Ford. I mean, what a great trade Ford was today, man. I mean, we wrote it down here. It's on this sticky note right here. It actually says Ford long $12. I can't, we've had some talk about that here. Oh, I shouldn't show everybody. See, there's me and Brian Shannon talking. There it is right here, and Michael Noss. Here's Ford long $12. We just talked about that. Agreement with Tesla for supercharger access should create some hype. Let's see. So that's it, man. We put it on here. Find it. It's at Trader TV. Sean, maybe you can retweet that. Bears versus Bulls. There's Brendo coming running in. But here it is. So there's the 12 break. Sure, we should have been long down here, Max. But, unfortunately, we didn't have that trade. And that's why I wrote down, let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see it break a level that we were worried about. So there's 12. Here's the huge move up. We're still in a piece of this. But this Tesla's going to be, well, it's funny because it says Ford and Tesla. Ford and Tesla, both my top two stocks. This is what we did with Tesla today. We were sitting here, and this is what I just got to do better. By the way, I said this is Max's last day. This is Max's last day of the week. It's because Neil's returning.
Yes, Neil's
So you've been
back.
filling in absolutely great. People are like, what's all these? We're dropping all these bombs today? Like all this going on. But no, thank you, Max. And please do not go anywhere. So that would be that play on that one. So what we wind up doing here on our friend Stressla was going long. Missed opportunity, man. That was a huge long opportunity. And those of you that were asking earlier on in the week, can Tesla get to 200? Well, you basically got your answer today. The answer was yes. It got to 198. Let me see what exactly the top is. 198.60. I'm short 198.30. And again, so what we wound up doing was, I'm trying to zoom in so you can see. You see this? That right there. This is, for me, now we just covered, we only have 20% left. So we got to cover there at one. Remember I told you 195.25? That came in, so we actually got that fill there, Sharif. And there it is right there. So here's the move down. And honestly, look at this volume candle. Can you see this down here? That was, I mean, it wasn't, there was another one right here, which created a little bit of a downside spike. But then I think the largest sell candle of the day comes in right there as we were making tops. This is why you're seeing me message Michael Noss and guys like that. If I can find an indicator that'll give me that wick top, I'm taking that every time. So there's the wick top, there's the move down, there's me getting into Tesla because of that. Then it bumps back up, we took it again. And my out was gonna be a break of this level, 198.60. Honestly, this is a 30-cent worth of risk, probably a little bit higher, let's say 50 cents, right? We just took $3. So right there, 10 to 1, 8 to 1, something like that on the R. So let's just watch this, continue to make a move here. But we're going to stay short Tesla. We only have 20% left, so I'm just going to respect that top. If it goes all the way back up, I'll get out, and I will throw this money away. We're $2 in the money right now. Let's see what happens. I get the feeling, and we don't have any news on this, Max, yet, but I know Sharif and Arun were talking about this on the midday, but it's like if they were going to come up with anything on this debt ceiling before the weekend, I mean, we're kind of running out of time right now. And I mean, June 1st is not till Thursday. So there's still time to get going on this. It's just we don't trade on Monday, Max.
Yeah.
You know, so for me, I feel like if we go to the double screen when you get a chance, because it's like when I'm talking to you, it's like I'm just looking at myself. Yeah, no trading on Monday. So if talks stall over the weekend or whatever tends to happen, I still think there's Chinese, U.S. Not I think there is Chinese. What's up, Katrine? There is Chinese and U.S. tension still. That boils over on the weekend. I don't know. Plus you had this big run up. Plus the NASDAQ is now 5% in 2 days. I just told you guys the historical yearly average of the NASDAQ is 8% yearly.
Here we go, 5%.
So here we go, 5% in 2 days. But any trades for you on Tesla today? I can't remember.
Yeah, I tried the 290. I talked about 286 pre-market on Tesla, 186 on Tesla pre-market this morning, and you know that breakout was pretty good. Like, I said that I wanted to see it holding above, and what does it do? It goes up like almost $1, pulls back almost exactly to 186, and then flies. So I absolutely should have had that trade. I tried the 190, didn't really give it enough room to let it go, and then we end up at like 198. So that would have been a nice long to have. Tesla, always a nice long to have when the market is ripping, especially on these Fridays when it seems to just accelerate towards levels because it is, I mean, I guess it's like a combination of short interest as well as options activity on Tesla. People love trading this name. So definitely should have tried the long at least one more time on this one, but great trade for you off the top for sure. I don't know if we get 200 today, maybe.
We'll see. Okay, we just covered a little bit more Google right there as Google's falling back. We just got a 39 or a 40 fill there on Google as it's coming back a little bit. Just because, you know, it is Friday. We could just be in a little bit of a malaise heading into this weekend. I do think it is appropriate to cover some positions if you have a couple shares on board left. So we just take a couple out there on Google. But yeah, we can go over back to Brendo there. It's PDD time. Let's go see where that stock is.
Hi, yeah, surprise, I'm back. Sharif has left for his birthday weekend. So happy birthday, Sharif, once again. Enjoy your weekend. If you were with us in the pre-market this morning, we were talking earnings for PDD, Pinduoduo, to the upside initially this morning after this topped estimates. I was actually surprised by this number, $5.5 billion in Q1 revenue. Topping estimates ever so slightly. The forecast was a little bit questionable as far as what is to come in Q2 and the remainder of the year. Remember, going back to the end of last year, they announced that they were going to move into the U.S. market with a U.S.-based website. That has yet to happen, but still some positivity surrounding PDD this morning, guys.
It's hopping. Uh-oh, you just saw Prad. No. Take PDD for a second because I just got to reload my earpiece here.
Sure, sure. I did actually just get a long Meta off this 260 price. So 260 breakout on Meta. Haven't seen this price in quite some time. So I'm looking for this to hold the 90s right now and explode. It already made a 28 high. So just watching the tape on this Meta. Might have to punch out in a second here if we don't get back above 260 right now. And here we go. Does it go?
What's up,
might have to. I think we're good. I think we're good here. Set a stop on Meta, and then we should be
Are
good
you
to
long
go
or short
on-
Meta? What do you got going on there? Long Meta. Oh, it broke 260.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Wow.
Yeah. So
Sharif
we're
and I were
long.
talking about that when he got out at 2:30 or whatever on earnings, and then he felt bad about the position. But I mean, we've been getting out of some of these positions for
yeah.
time. Like how 260. I actually went short on Meta for a bit. Let's just talk about PDD real quick here. Okay, so I was throwing shade at this because of the numbers were just so good, man. Like Brennan was just reviewing there. You know, the numbers were great. PDD really didn't dip down. I mean, it got to 67, but we only opened the day at 68. So down $1 is not enough to get like me excited about that as a possible trade. So we sort of hold off on that. Some in my eye here. So we didn't trade that. But, you know, if you're going to look at anything, this is a 200 period. And it's kind of like just cruising. It is going to get breached if we take down 70.60. So that's a price there to look at, 70.60. It's already taken out right now, the teal, which is this line. And the 50 period just got taken as well. This could be a short now into the close. Breaking the 50, breaking the teal, downside for PDD. We had this yesterday. Let's take this. Let's take it. I mean, I'm not just jumping into this trade. Like this is, you know, if the market's going to be weak here, we obviously, you know, have a big move here in PDD. It is pulling back. You're now sort of underneath the 50 period. We've been under there before, you know, so there's no doubt about that. But this could turn around. You know, do we like this short? I mean, if you go short against 71.20, you know, that's 25 cents worth of risk. So 25 cents, this is like what we did yesterday. 25 cents worth of risk. If you just get down to the 200, that's 35 cents. Then you go back down to where there could be possible support. Now you're in the money 80 or 90 cents. This could be worth it, but we don't want to take it until it breaks this 70.95. So let's wait to see if that happens. Right now it's PDD. We already talked about Ford. We still got Disney, Tesla, and Google on board, and they're all kind of just doing their own thing right now. So, okay, I think we did good there. Oh my God, Microsoft. Microsoft, another long that we have written on here. Microsoft, another long that we did have at one point in the day. But Brendan, let's go kill him with kindness and talk about Microsoft.
Yeah, really nice note this morning from Goldman Sachs on Microsoft and, of course, on all things AI, once again, pointing to further upside to come here as far as ChatGPT is concerned and the Bing integration of ChatGPT. I have to say, though, the version, depending on whether, I guess you're using the paid version of ChatGPT on OpenAI's website, it's similar. But the version that is on Bing is not the same thing, in my opinion, anyway. Not as good as the one that is on OpenAI's website. But anyways, so they go to 350 from 335, 7% upside so far, or represented, a 7% upside for Microsoft, guys.
All right, so I fixed the Unity problem, but now I'm hearing Brendan twice, so this is really hype. So I get that news twice, and the problem with that news is that, you know, we already had this trade today. We talked about it right here, Microsoft long, 323. You know, if you talk about like what we actually wrote down here about Microsoft, was upgraded by Goldman Sachs. So let's just jump on that and look long. More AI talk, no surprise, but we need to watch and play long, especially if we get any dips. So right there on Microsoft, it's on the sticky note, and this is what we did today. I thought we did pretty good. We waited for it to break. Like if I can repeat, like put into ChatGPT, did I trade properly based on what I said? I feel like the answer would be yes, because it went up to 327. We couldn't believe it. A nice $3 move up, fell back into an area of support. We took the long at 325.50. First out 326, stupid out right there, but that's just a little one. Then it bumped all the way up, and then we started to see these highs right here at 328. And I'm like, yo, we're 250 in the money. Like, let's just take that. So we saw some highs there, just like we played the short off those highs. It came right back up. We got out at 328. We felt like we were pretty right about that because it went down to 327, that this is the missed trade. It's just right here. There's nothing else about it. Comes back in, bounces off to 21, then it breaks long, and it's the rest, as they say, Max, is history on Microsoft. It's now my largest holding in my account, despite me trimming some off last week. Google's right beside it. But yeah, wow, 333 today for that. This should have been, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I think realistically, and out in and around here, probably in and around 330 could have been there for me. But wow, what a great move up for Microsoft. To me, this looks like barcode, and I would say go short off that, but I'm almost thinking the other way around. A long break, defend VWAP down here right now VWAP's all the way down here, but defend the 200, the 50. I think a break right there on Microsoft, and we make a lot of money, if that comes through, and here it comes right now. 332.09, I actually like this break. Let me look at it a little bit more, but I think I like that break, Max.
Yeah, I never trade Microsoft for whatever reason. I've traded a couple times, gotten a little smoked, and I feel like, I don't know, it just doesn't really suit my trading style to trade Microsoft. So always leave that one for you as the GOAT of trading Microsoft around here. I am long meta though on this breakout, and this is really working as the NASDAQ is starting to pick up again, trying to make a new high again, which is kind of nuts. I've taken a little bit out, like 20% or something of this trade, and I'd like to see like 262. We know how far meta can go, and this is a 52. I don't know if this is a 52-week high on meta.
On meta, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. So new 52-week highs, round even level. These have been working really well today in this crazy NASDAQ environment. So feeling good about this one. That Microsoft looking very strong too.
Alert. We took it. I mean, it's not. Let's just wait to see what happens here. I just covered some more Google too, because being long Microsoft and being short Google doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to me right now. But there it is right here. We're in the money, an amazing 8 cents. Let's see if it continues to go. Some levels here to look at for Microsoft just here. So we've already taken out that. So then you sort of just go to the next little area of support, which is 50 right there. So I'm going to put an offer at 50, and then let's see days high up here at 333. It's always tough when you're going long into days high right now, but whoa, okay, Microsoft. Like when I see that, honestly, where's my Microsoft at level 2? I don't even have it up over here. I feel like I got to take something out. So there it is. Let's see if we can get it out just real quick. There it is. Yes, sir. There you go. So this might not be a trade that others would take, but for me, that's pretty good. There it is right there. Instantly, nice little banger right there.
Wow. Just right away like that.
Hey, Max.
That's how you like it.
That's how we like it, right? Nice and easy. We'll put another piece there at 50, and then we'll just try to hold for that 333 top. So there it is right there. Put some gas on that trade, and let's get going on Microsoft. Just took 30 cents. Let's see, or 25 cents. Let's see if we can get a little bit more action on that one. But let's go over to Brendan and talk quickly about Gap earnings.
Speaking of, yeah, nice gap for GPS this morning, 13% still. I mean, it was a little bit tricky out of the gate. We had this dip down with the overall market at 8:30 when that number came out this morning. PCE came out pre-market when we came on. What a move, though, right back to that high from after the close yesterday. Nice report overall. They pointed to cost cutting. They pointed to, or further cost cutting. They pointed to inventories coming under control and benefiting not only this quarter, but Q2 forecast as well, looking good, guys. 850, a thing, though, for sure.
Yeah.
Comments on Gap?
Gap, I liked the...
Is it gapping today? Let's have a look.
I liked the 870 short on Gap, and we never got there, so I didn't really have a trade on it. Pre-market, it was just fading the Gap. Funny little thing there.
We're so done. We're so done.
850. Yeah, apparently 850 is the level today. I don't know. I just didn't really see it today. I wanted it to get up to some stupid numbers, and then you get more momentum on the way down if you go up faster. And there's just really nothing there for me on Gap today. But yeah, I mean, good move for sure. Up 15%, 22 million shares of volume on an $8 stock is not enough to get me up in the morning usually. So yeah, no trades here. But that 850 providing quite good resistance right now. If you're just pretty thick stock too, so it's like Palantir or whatever, where you can take a lot of shares and get a small per share winner on it. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. Like just fading that 848 or whatever, you get 15 or 10 to 12 cents off it. That's not bad. It's not my style of trading though. So that's had nothing on gap today.
No, I think that the short interest there, about around 20%, you know, does create a little bit of a move up rate there today. You know, but good report, I guess. I mean, you know, there it was yesterday down there at 7, bumped up to 8 and change. There's that high that came into play. So the high off the earnings call, 857, right there came into play again, 855. So yeah, Gap, man, missed opportunity. I LOL'd at Darwin there in the chat because he said, no AI for Gap, fade. But you know what? It's kind of funny because if I was part of Gap, I would have dropped some AI talk in there. Why not, man?
Design some clothes with AI or something?
Yeah, but just talk about, even if it's not even true, like whatever. Just say like, you know, our inventory management is now being managed by, you know, this AI application that we've yet to develop. Like things like that, you know, like that's what this AI boom I feel like is all about right now. A boot. There, does that make people feel a little bit better now that we talk like that? Because apparently we have this accent, Max, and I don't know what a boot that is true, but...
Is Michael Noss Canadian?
Yes?
Yes. So I heard his Canadian accent too.
Yeah, but he is...
You know how I said bar is a Canadian way of saying?
Yeah.
He said like bar chart or something like that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Because
so
he's East Coast.
So that's an East Coast.
That is, yes, that's... Yeah, East Coast, big time East Coast there for Michael Noss. So shout out to him and an accent. Very similar like regional accents like they have in the United States as well, right?
Yeah.
You go down south, going to speak a little bit different than Boston and whatnot. I actually heard a really funny thing. Did you guys see Charles Barkley? Did you see Charles Barkley last night? He was reading something in a Massachusetts, a Boston accent there, and it was just hilarious. Like Shaq was almost on the ground crying. I love those Inside the NBA guys there from TNT. Shout out to Ernie, Shaq, Charles Barkley, and Kenny Smith coming through. See, if I say that maybe someone will pass the clip onto there and then come on our show.
That would be nice.
Imagine having Charles Barkley on here. We could invite him golfing and everything like that. See that swing of his.
Give him a trading account with like $1 million shutdown and see what happens.
Give him $1 million shutdown. Yeah, that's just like that's candy for those guys. But yeah, we're not giving anybody $1 million shutdowns around here. But we don't need that because we're not taking that much risk on a day like today. But the risk has been good and well planned out here as we have Google right now $1 in the money. Look at this move right back down there. Now that I see it, hey, this is the way I trade. Let's put another bid out. It just came back into more support there. So yeah, you know, getting pieces out sometimes, like, you know, when you're getting out here and then it bumps up, you feel pretty good because you feel like you got the bottom. Then it bumps up and you're like, okay, then it starts to take out the 200 and the 50, so we get another piece out. But obviously when you get out there and it does this, it doesn't look like a great trade. But that's part of how you have to build your trade plan. You have to trade according to, you know, what you're comfortable with doing and, you know, some of the sort of, you know, levels that you see, and again, what you've been trained to do and what you've back tested. So I was just seeing, there was a little bit of a story here about Coinbase. I just saw small number of customers, retail wallets with a message called held as borrowed collateral. I don't know. But Coinbase right now, downside here. Pretty good move off that $60 level. Man, oh man. Without Neil being here, we don't talk too much about Coinbase 60, but that is a sensitive level, man.
Yeah.
That's 59 right now, but upside move for Coinbase.
You know Neil would be short right now.
Yeah, maybe. At what price? I mean, that 59 has been great right there. That came into play there. So yeah, I think you're right. If we are looking at Coinbase, short there on a 59 pop against 59.50, seems to be well worth the risk. I don't know where all the data is here, but Coinbase, of course, downside right now after today. I'm just looking over at this. Microsoft has really lost a little bit of juice here. It did just come back in a little bit. Obviously, it's nowhere near getting stopped out. I mean, I was going to stop out somewhere around, but now teal is right here at 332. So that makes sense to me, actually. All right, let's change this trade a little bit. Let me get a 30 offer. If we can get that out, we'll get that out just to get another piece out because there we go, we got it. So now I feel like we can get out of the way if it breaks down below. Let's use, I mean, where are we long? We're long at 09s. See, the problem is with Microsoft into the close is just simply this. It didn't go. We got this fill at 50, 48s or yeah, 48. So that's good. We basically got that wick top. But remember Tesla, what I said when it did this wick top?
Yeah.
What we were doing, we were fading that move. So this time we're actually long, got it, out, out, out. We still have 40% of this trade. But if we zoom back out, I still think it takes this. It's just if the most we're able to get is 40 cents, then do we really want to lose 40 cents back there? So let's just wait. I mean, 40-cent hit is 331.80. That would only be 30 cents. All right. Do we want to try that? I mean, we could try it. Where's the NASDAQ right now?
NASDAQ's trying to get
Well,
back
okay,
to
what's
high.
your opinion? You want to stay flat now? Do you think that we have a good possibility to run higher here?
I mean, it kind of feels like we do. I'm watching
Tesla's
my meta
coming
position
down.
just like kind of slowly grind to
Grind
the
higher,
upside.
yeah.
And, you know, I'm wondering if I can ask someone in the back if I can swing this over the weekend for that
Cannot. You
290.
don't have to ask anybody in the back.
This is, it's just like kind of no volume just going straight up. Like, I guess the volume could come into the downside, a little rug pull action, but we'll see. I'm thinking, I mean, honestly, like, we're into the gap now on Meta, that earnings gap, 266 area being the next price. We're not getting there today. Well, I don't think I'll still be long if we get there today, but I think like, you know, 262 maybe possible today. High right now, 261.15. Maybe I'm being conservative. I mean, how much further does the NASDAQ have in it? We're up 2.5% today. We were up 2% yesterday. Like, do we take out the high again? I don't know. 13,500 today seems a little nuts to me, but the ES actually, strangely enough, is taking out its high before NASDAQ takes out its own. So new high there by, I don't know what, almost nothing on ES. I don't know, I'm kind of confused about what's going on here, what we should be doing. Maybe it's a double top on NASDAQ and we should just be fading some of these moves.
I have many favorites in the chat, including what's up to Sam, what's up to Mike, what's up Ponzi Fonzie, what's up to Andrew Harris, I haven't seen him in a while, what's up to Hamster One, what's up to Darwin and everybody here. But there's a new member that I've seen here in the chat, and it's my new favorite, and it is right here. Where is it? There it is. Sean's keyboard is right here right now. So that's what, shout out to my keyboard. Unfortunately, you know, if we need to hear Sean say money, 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 okay, well, we're gonna print some money here coming up soon. Don't worry about that, as Tesla's now 250 in the money. But yeah, shout out to Sean's keyboard. There was that one day, I guess it was maybe a week ago now, maybe a week and a half ago, where I switched over to that other spot there, Max, where you came on right after me. And we had a keyboard up there that was not suffice. Yeah. And I couldn't use the backspace, wasn't working. The tab button wasn't working. And that's, of course, how you know we put in shares and prices.
Oh, yeah, that one, the control button wasn't working because I was using it the day before. And control is one of my main keys to like get in and out, and it wasn't working.
So you knew of a faulty keyboard.
I thought it was me. I don't know. I thought I was pressing it wrong or something.
Hey, it's me. I'm the anti-hero. You know who sings that?
No.
Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-hero. What's up to anti-hero? We heard Arun yesterday talk about how he's loving Taylor Swift as well.
My cousin is like the biggest Swiftie of all time.
What do they call you if you're a Taylor?
A Swiftie.
Is it a Swiftie?
Yeah.
That means something else to me.
all right.
We'll talk about that after. What? Yeah, I know. Well, let's. Okay, no. Obviously, as with an 8-year-old and a wife, Taylor Swift is constantly on repeat. And if I show you my phone, Arun was also talking about algorithms on Netflix. Yeah. My Apple Music algorithm. It's like it goes like play. You could say play a radio, it's like play Sean's station or whatever. Yeah. And what it does is it just finds songs that you perhaps like or you've been playing in the past. So I push that. Miley Cyrus, Taylor Swift, Dua Lipa, something like that. I don't know. Whatever my kids listen to comes through all. No, I don't know. It's just whatever they're listening to coming through right now. But anyways, all right, back to the market at hand right now because we're working it, man. I mean, Microsoft's back up to this high of 40 again. Let's wait to see if it takes it out. We like it, especially if this market's going to go right now. I like that little position coming through for us on the market here today. Let's just figure it out. What's up to Jarhead? Jarhead, is that this old Jarhead? Is it? We used to do, and we're going to try to bring this back once things settle down, guest trader of the day. And if I am not mistaken, we did have a Jarhead. Yeah, he is saying, so what's going on? If that's you, Jarhead, mad respect to Jarhead. Again, and a shout out to, you know, everybody working. I believe he was Marine Corps. But what's up? I missed a super chat. Oh no, Steve G, what was it? Okay, maybe Bears vs. Bulls can let me know. We do not mean to miss super chats here on the show, of course. But all right, there goes Microsoft trying to go higher. That's good. We did cover, this is why we cover some of the Google, right? It's just dancing. I still think Google's going to be weak today, so let's watch out for that. Tesla's fine. Let's find some new trades today. We're still in that other trade. We have Disney. Disney's been a trade for the whole morning. What's up, Randy? Right there, 88.50, long on Disney. Our best out is right there at 89. We held it because it didn't break this level. It didn't break anywhere. So we're going to hold Disney, see if that goes back up to the upside. Some talk about SoFi I saw in the chat. So far, so good on SoFi after the report. But right now, there's a nice move on the 20-minute here for SoFi. Let's do a little bit of work on this. Ooh, that's why. Yeah, SoFi, look at this, Max. I like that trade a lot. If you're going to break, oh, and then this happened. Okay, so that top is nice. Where is the data? I feel like, yeah, there's definitely a missing data points here. But yeah, this SoFi, let's take out 550 and then rock and roll with SoFi because there's 550 right there, came into play. I'm probably going to, I don't want to log back out, but if I refresh these charts a little bit, look, this is what you do. Right click, customization dialog here, chart data, clear data. Okay, clear it, we'll push apply. And then sometimes if we flip, so we go like this, and now we got it. Did I just get filled on something? No, okay. We are watching out for SoFi. Let's flip it. Let's go back. And now let's see if that worked. Oh, what's up now, chart? There it is right now, working. Rivian shares trade higher on market strength. Okay, thank you, Benzinga, for that one. We are testing right now. Am I allowed to show this, Brendan? I think you can probably show this Benzinga sheet. The thing too late. Right here, I'm looking at Benzinga Pro right now. Mine's all locked up, but you know, this is our little chat here, our streaming news service. So anything that hits, like right here, House Representative Scott Franklin's 327 stock trading journey. Okay, so we'll find out about that. But anyways, anything that comes through on here, I'm going to try to bring it to you live on the day. But there's SoFi. So that's what I'm talking about. Forget about 550. It's this level right here, 560. We break that on Tuesday. We want to get SoFi long. So again, thank you for everything here today. As oh, here it is, Hayes Records. Thank you, by the way, Bears versus Bulls. All right, so he wants to say, the Hayes Records, 199 super chats. Thank you so much with that. We got to have Max alternate with Sean and Neil's seats. Yep, good one on that one. We will work. We're always working to make the show better. So, you know, definitely a possibility to have lots of different traders come through. And obviously, you know, here's Max. So you're seeing that. And, you know, a lot of it depends on, honestly, Max, you know, we ask you to be here. Right? So any trader, you know, behind us wants to come on. We've actually even thrown this out to everybody behind us. We've talked about this over and over. Greg, Brankles, any of the meetings. Neil and I will even go in the meeting and tell traders, you know, if there's a possibility you want to come on the show, let's come on the show because we're trying to give traders, and this is why, you know, Arun was, you know, such a difference maker for a lot of traders. Not traders, a lot of viewers on the show. Is that there are different styles of trading, and we always want to, here at Trader TV Live, expose everybody to different styles of trading. Yeah, exactly. And not just the style, but it's also the words. You know, like me and Neil sit here. Do you know how many? We have 46 million views in total. So there's been a few times when Neil and I may have repeated ourselves a couple times. And so when you're hearing our trading style, it's always great to hear yours, Max. It's great to hear Arun's. It's great to hear Sharif's. It's great to hear everybody. So the more Obi, where's Obi? He's right behind us. I saw him today. You know, anybody that's come on this show has definitely left their print on it. And we want to thank everybody for doing that. And we want to give more experience to other traders as well and give them the opportunity to come on the show. And so with that being said, Max, I mean, you're welcome back anytime. You already know that. And so that's what it is right now. Yeah, we don't want to, who do people want, what's up to Darwin? Yeah, I mean, look, we've tried. you guys know from time, I've asked Arun for forever. And, you know, trading futures in his style, it's time. He's already said it all. So maybe we'll have Arun back on at the close. I don't know. But okay, let's just go here. Presto Automation shares halted. So that is PRST. Apparently halted
PRST.
right now. Oh, they tweeted out that their CEO's coming on CNBC.
What a headline.
What a
headline.
What a
there.
headline. So right there, 266 for Presto. We've had this on before because our TTC here, of course, is Presto. So we've talked about that a couple times, and that's
I think I had a breakout on the show.
Right.
I broke out that what is that, 430? That 430
right
level.
here. Oh, 430.
Yeah, right there. See all those tops? Like,
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
You were
I
short?
had that breakout that day that it went a little
Max.
nuts there. I remember that on
Yeah,
the
so
show.
there you go. So
And then
Presto.
I made nothing because I held it all the way back.
You made a lot. Let's just pretend you made a lot. Okay, so good job on there. But here we go. Presto is right now. It's TAP, which is theoretical auction price. I don't know when did this halt. Let me just see over here. It's gonna be. It's not. I don't. It could be halted. News pending. It's probably just a volatility halt. 41.50. So 46.50. This thing opens back up. So you got about a minute before this Presto opens back up on a volatility halt. But there it is. It is tapping 280 right now for the theoretical auction price on that one. And guess what? Uh-oh. Mr. Softy is in the building again. So here we go, man. We're now 50 cents in the money as it's starting to take out some new highs right there. Not new highs of the day. Microsoft's been higher than this. It's been as high as 33. So we're going to wait to see what's going on right now. But there goes Microsoft. Nice move up, man. There's the bid. We bought this. We took this live with everybody on the show. So there's another trade coming in for me on Microsoft. Good one, up to 32.60. Hey, I may just take this out. Well, okay, we're close enough. Yeah, let's take it, man. We're up there at 32.60. Let's go. Let's put an offer and see if we get the fill right there on Mike. Damn, I love Microsoft. We should be in this one a little bit more, but there it is right now. Out on Microsoft, 60s. It is. Okay, who created that? Wow, Prad.
Brad's
I've
the
been
best.
wanting something like that for a hell of a long time. So thank you so much, Prad, for creating that. It's another one, baby. And sometimes I tweet at DJ Khaled because I'm like, another one. But I don't get any DJ Khaled love back on that one. But there it is. Oh, that would be sick. If I could get that on here, that would be great. So keep that somewhere, and we'll love to get that. Okay, PRST resumes trading right now. So there. What?
Baby.
Hello.
What is the
what
short
are
float
they
on this?
talking about?
Oh my
It
God.
is PRST time, Brendo. I really think it's God
There's
did,
no
yeah.
short float
God
recorded.
did presto here. There is no short interest on trade ideas.
Yeah.
But I don't think we really need to throw to Brendan for this. We've already talked about what it is, man. The guys on CNBC, I don't know if it's female or male. I shouldn't say it. I don't know. But they are not on. They are on CNBC. That was part of the tweet. I don't know if they're on it or not. I'm not going to throw love at any other stations. But right now, there it goes up, PRST. Watch out, man. And if you're in this name, watch out. We have 350 right. Maybe I can do this a little bit better. We have 350 right there coming through on this name right there. So 350, 360 coming up on Presto. So watch out for Presto Automation right now. 4 o'clock. Is the time. But 4 is a nice little number there if you're long to look for a possible spot where it may turn around or you get out some of your shares. But right there, Presto, upside coming through again. And thanks, Benzinga, because I did see that off their scanner. So shout out to Katrine and to everybody there. Benzinga with that on that news piece right there, bringing us that story. So nice move to the upside there on Presto.
Powell? Is that like a...
Jerome Powell?
Someone in the chat, Powell something, I don't know, maybe that's like anyway, doesn't matter. Asking, why did I pick Meta and not Tesla? So Meta currently is at 52-week highs. The highs after that earnings report last February that absolutely tanked them were like 248.30 or 248.60 or something. So we're into a huge gap on Meta's chart between 248 and 290. So I see Meta consolidating at the highs here, and the high was like 259.80. I see size on the even dollar level at 260. So now I know that this is a price of interest and that I can execute around that price. That's the only reason I have that. Tesla was just consolidating after making a huge move off of its high. So I'm not just trying to punch long something. I'm trying to take a stock for a reason at a key price. Although like Tesla kind of consolidating here below 197,
The market
looking like
is
that
ripping.
could be a decent trade right there. Yeah, the market is ripping. Maybe I got out of too much of this meta. Should have just been holding this whole thing. Eh?
Yeah,
Just gonna keep going.
Microsoft.
This is crazy.
Yeah, Microsoft, I mean, as the market's ripping, Microsoft's not really ripping. And the reason why we say the market right here, because, yeah, I mean, it's a huge move. Right now, taking out the day's high, I believe, right? Yeah, I mean, there it is right there. So we are taking out aggressively the day's high, to be honest with you. I mean, that's a nice little bump up, bounced off the 50 period, and here we go again, man. Huge move to the upside on this market. So nice job on the NASDAQ, nice job on the ES. The ES now 42.17 high. So there it is right there. Good movement on that and a nice move back up to the upside there in the market. So yeah, all right. You know, look at that cover. Another cover right down there on Google, and now we're very, very light on this position. We only have, I think it's under 10%, to be honest with you, of what we had in the first place. So right now, downside push coming for Google, upside push coming for Google. We already got out of that piece, so let's just wait to see if there's anything else we could do here on GOGGLE. Downside push, fine. We'll be able to take that, but for right now, we're on Google watching it. There's a 50 period. We could possibly get a piece out there if anything happens, but it's a nice move right now on this name. So Tesla, I do hear some talk about possibly trying to cover this trade. I'm going to get rid of this wick so I can look at this chart a little bit better. 12.14. So if you are part of Day Trade the World, you can go in there. And I see these wicks on Trade Ideas too, man. So, you just got to go here. 12, what did I say? 14, there it is. See, it just says 174 instead of 194. There's not much else I can do about that right now, but there it is. So there's the edit. Here's the 200 period. So yeah, 195.50. That is where we got out of a piece. But for right now, it's looking okay. Let's just see if we can work out on that one a little bit better of a trade here as we're looking for it to come back to the downside right now on this play. So far so good, but not great movement on Tesla as it's coming back up. But you are into a support area of 196 and change. So wow, Microsoft, man, you know what? This one is a banger, just like your meta trade. Like we take that break right there and the upside. You know what?
They're just kind of cruising up. It's not like there's like this explosive anything. It's just like nicely like cruising up for you, just
yeah, it's like
slowly paying you. It's
like
nice.
It's really nice. This is like a little dividend stock about making the move up here. Max, we both did really well on Amazon, but I want to talk about your trade first. And that is that you did not go short first. You waited for the blast off. So let's go over to Max's screen. Then we'll come back to mine, and I'll tell you what I did, and we'll look at what Max did as well. But Max,
well, actually, that's not 100% true because I did go short twice.
Early, but I'm talking about that last break.
But yeah, no. And what happened on that breakout, actually, I went and talked to Obi, the king of the jungle back there.
Yes, sir.
On this 120 breakout. So there's like 5,000 lots on the offer there at 120, and they just pulled the order, pulled like 3,000 of them, and then I end up getting filled on the breakout, and the bid hasn't like gone through 120 yet. So I just punch out right away, and then it goes back through, and I get in like half the size that I actually wanted. And that same order pops up at 120.15. But then once that breaks out, like this thing absolutely explodes and like nonstop just rocket to the upside. I just decided to bail out of all of it, but could have held on another piece for that 121. And eventually, did we get to 122? No. But yeah, that's a great trade. And you know, for it to go another $1 off the high of day is like, it's pretty crazy that this price action today on these NASDAQ names.
So for example, Go back over and I wanted you to actually also discuss the short that you had. Like,
yeah.
So like, how many pennies of a hit is that? This is where I feel like, not that you're turning. I mean, you're your own kind of style of trader, but that is exactly the kind of trade that I want people to understand. That there is worth taking risks at certain points.
100%.
But then look what you did. You got out. So like, what is that? 30? No, Max's screen is fine. How many pennies of a hit was that, Max?
So I lost, what is that, 45s to 60, so like 20 cents the first time, the second time, 50 to another 25 cents. And like, you know, you can catch yourself averaging into something like this on a stock that refuses to pull back all day, and that's how you end up, you know, blowing up accounts or getting fired from a prop floor or whatever. I mean, like, yeah, you give yourself so many more shots if you just stop out of a bad trade when you know it's a bad trade. The reason for me to enter both of these shorts was, first of all, 117.50 was a level for me, and 118.50. And then secondly, you see these wicks on the chart. And like, you saw one of Sean's Microsoft trades, I think, where he had almost the exact same trade like this. You see the wick on the chart, you get short, you risk the wick, and if it goes above, it goes above. You got a 20-cent risk. You're looking for like $1 return. That's 5 to 1 there. And you can do that all day and not get stopped out versus like trying to average into something like this. You know, you could get really offside really quickly. Yeah, that's how I like to execute.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say, basically, I have the exact same trade, but you were down here. I did it here at 120.
Yeah.
And then we busted the long. So if you zoom
and it gives you the opportunity to take that long, too.
Exactly.
If you're trying to average into a short, then you can't take the long, which is an absolute banger.
Which is what crushed me on Google. But right there, so same thing. Short, well, okay, the Amazon trade was a little bit different for me because there was so much size there at 120. I went short at 197. So my hit was 4 cents.
Yeah.
And then there's the blast up with my best out being 120.95 or 92. And we have an out right there as well into the end of the day. So yeah, good call on that one, Max. I don't know if you noticed what Microsoft is doing.
Oh my God.
So the explosion comes. Okay.
You know, I mean, this is what we're talking about. And this is where I look back and be like, why? Why did we get out here? But as long as you're following what you're doing, man, and then you look over month and you're like, okay, you know, we're in money, we're making money, we've got a living here. And then there it is right there, taking out the day's high on Microsoft. So if you're going to take, there it is. We talked about why we liked it, supporting these lines, break high, getting into the best name in the market. And that's, I mean, the best name in the market. We talked about this. Microsoft, and I think we even surprised Arun with this, Microsoft and Apple are now 15%, not of the NASDAQ, of the S&P 500.
Yeah.
The 500 top stocks in the world are now, 15% of those are two names. And then I think it's, was it Alphabet or something was next at like 3%? So if you grouping in the top 4 or 5 NASDAQ stocks, you're probably north of 20%. So let alone what that constituents weighting is in the NASDAQ. So yeah, as the ES continues to print new highs now, wow, we're at 13,350 now. Oh, sorry, that's 14,350. On the ES, we're not at 13 anything. We're at 42.20, 42.18 right now on the ES. What a monster move. And there goes the NASDAQ. 15,000, choo-choo, all aboard. Whether or not we get that or not, you know, it seems to be faster than we think coming through. All right, and in the sleepy trade of the day, you guys know we had it on the sticky note. We had Ford right there at 12. Did we miss it early? Yes, but right up to the upside. I saw Randy. I was going to go throw it over there to Randy. He was there. Now he's gone. But Ford right there, nice play. We actually bought some in our own account this morning at 11.55, just kind of by fluke. I had to mark it on open order. That's the order where we got it. So there it is. Nice upside move there off the open for Ford. Yeah. It's just kind of barcoding right now. So as you can see, what we mean by barcoding is when it's just doing this. Dance, 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 dance with your pants off. 12.20, let's put an offer, see if we get it. I might cross something, see if we get like a midpoint dark pool or something. But right now, we're only into 10% of it. So we're waiting for day's high, but whether or not we get that or not, probably better. Nice little tick down here in the market. We're only long on Microsoft. We'll look to get out of that at some point. But right there, Ford, I think we can get out. Maybe we'll just punch 19s if it breaks. But that's Ford. Microsoft, do you guys want an out on Microsoft? We trust the teal? I mean, the teal's all the way back there. I mean, I know I should never ask you if we should trust the teal. That's literally your line. So
it feels like if we drop from that high all the way down to the teal, that's maybe not so good.
That might not be so good.
I'm thinking the same thing on Meta right now.
You're trusting the teal, or you're going to get out before the teal?
I don't know. No, the teal's actually at a breakout spot, so I will trust the teal. I'll give it 10 cents below the teal, so 261.15 I'll get out.
Shout out to St. Louis Dave as well. What's up, St. Louis Dave? Congratulations to you and your team hold on, I'm just trying to address this trade here. As you guys are leveled up there on your futures trading, where is it right there? You scaled up and you're murdering it today. So it's always nice to hear people crushing something when they scaled up, not the other way around.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, oh man, what a great day here, man. We just got this approved, more trading, more buying power, and yeah, we're short. So congratulations to you guys there. What's up, St. Louis Dave? Never been to St. Louis there, home of the Cardinals and home of the, well, former home of the Rams. I don't know, maybe that's a sensitive topic for those of you in St. Louis there because now it's the LA Rams as we go. But shout out to, and another team, St. Louis Blues, former team.
Apparently the Leafs are trying to steal their GM, Doug Armstrong.
Steal, I mean.
Well, like he's their current GM. They're trying to hire the guy.
You can't do that though, can you?
You need permission, and like, why would they give you permission to take their GM?
I know that there are rules, like in the NFL, you can speak to a guy, and then if you take it, like what happened to Lamar Jackson there, is that if anybody signed him and the Ravens were owed 2 first-round picks.
No, there's nothing like that.
Nothing like that in the NHL.
You just need like straight permission to even talk to the guy. So I don't know why they would do that, but hopefully Doug Armstrong, pretty veteran guy. Oh, so we talked about trusting the teal. Look at this.
Good to us.
Look at this. Right to the teal and then back to high of day. I don't know. Sometimes
Microsoft.
Sometimes like.
Did not do that.
No?
Microsoft is a sad face. Come look at this Microsoft, like as if, like, was there a share offering? What?
They heard you were considering getting out, and then.
I need to stop talking about Mr. Softy, I think, a little bit here, because that's puzzling right there. Are we reloading this? I mean, the NASDAQ's dropping down as well right here, man. So
NASDAQ did do a little wick high, so maybe this is the time to get out of these long.
That is a little strange, man. I'm a little bit puzzled by that. So yeah. We could take a long down there. Let's just wait. Let's wait to see because we don't need to rush into anything like we said over and over again. So let's try to be patient with that. Tesla's not really moving too much, so we don't have too much to do on Tesla. Obviously, we're $2 in the money. We're $3 in the money at one point there. Google's still doing its thing. And then Ford, I said if it broke 19, we'd get out, but I guess I don't even have an order out. I don't know why. We started talking about Microsoft there and forgot about Ford. So let's just put an order at 20, see if we get it. That'd be pretty cool. Or just cross out and see about getting a dark pool wick there in the middle somewhere. But right now, yeah, Ford is doing its own thing. If it takes 19, we should be punching out of a little bit of that. So yeah, so far, nothing really hitting any wires. As you can see, nice move down there on the NASDAQ and basically brought all the way back up. So instead of sitting here wondering what Microsoft did, we probably should have got long right there, but it's right back to the teal. Let's see if we get back to 333s. If we do that, then I'm thinking we'll take a piece out, or all of it out. 333, put an offer there. Let's take it out if it goes back to that level.
Yeah, I think missed a little bit of a trade here on NVIDIA. We talked about that 390 wicking earlier on in the day, gets right back to 389.95 and then gives you the $2.50 winner. Like everything that I talk about happens and I'm not involved with it. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. You basically have like 15 cents of risk on a stock that does $2 at a time, and it gives you the exact move that you're looking for. That's a fail on that one. I should have had that NVIDIA 290 reversal there. But going for it again, I think once you take it, twice you take it, 3 times you're getting stopped out. So I'm not taking the short on NVIDIA at 390 right now, especially with that. Wow, what a recovery on NASDAQ right now.
Huge recovery, man.
What a recovery. Just V-shaped recovery there on the 1-minute chart on NASDAQ, and we make new highs. This market will not stop as ES also going for that 42.20. Oh, and my meta position just broke 162. Look at that. I guess take some more profit here.
So that's what I was doing. I was thinking about it because Microsoft just went back to 333 again.
That was fast.
That was really quick. And I mean, you know, that should have been trusted, that 50 period, but it wasn't. So I'm just still looking at the news, like to see if there's anything hitting. There's nothing hitting, like, so I don't know what that move down was all about. But still a move down, never land the less, because that is a move to the downside right now. Sorry, to the downside, then right back up to the upside. Okay, we're gonna see if Brendan has anything. What's up?
Look at McHenry saying, guys, that there are not any in-person meetings with the White House scheduled today that I know of. That's according to a CNN reporter's tweet. So maybe nothing more to come as far as talks today. However, the market making day highs currently, but some individual stocks, though, did have a pullback like that.
Okay, so that's kind of what we were expecting, right? Is that, you know, possibly nothing coming from the rest of the day. It's 3 o'clock already.
Yeah.
And as far as we're concerned, I mean, if a deal happens at 4, it's too late. We're not going to trade anything around that time. So there it is. I actually, with that news, Brendan and everybody, I'm going to end the trade.
Awesome.
It's a good one, man. Microsoft back there. We get out at 332.90 right there, out on Microsoft. Just came right back in. We get that fill. So that's 70 cents clean. No, sorry, that's 80 cents clean right there. We could have got out better, but you know, getting out at the top is an art that is hard to perfect. So that's what that is right there. For me, good out, happy with it, and not going to be sad. So good out right there. Let's just see what happens with the rest of this trade. There it is. Now we're tracing back down. Remember, we did I get some Ford? Yes, we did. So we got it. We got Ford there. We got right in the middle. We got a 19 half print. So that was pretty. That's all that's printing right now. So that's the best I could have done. That's Ford. We do have, okay, Microsoft's now pulling back. Tesla's not really moving much. Google's not really doing anything. So I think the best trade that we just made was just right there. Microsoft, good out. Now it's back down. So that's good. That's really the only thing that's moving. So we can stay tuned to that, see if there's any more movement. Let's check out Marvell again. Wow, 65 max.
Yeah,
Like
I think
we're long 60s. How
that's
do we
what we
hold
talked
that?
about pre-market, right? Was 65. I thought that was kind of a dream scenario, but obviously NASDAQ up 3% for the second day in a row is a dream scenario. So
How can we hold that, though?
I think we got to take more shares.
no, that's
Take
not,
more shares, and then you
no.
have a piece for the dream. I don't know how to do.
Yeah, but it's not about peace for the dream. It's we didn't hold anything for the dream.
yeah.
It's how do we hold it? It's not about share size or anything like that, right? It's about like finding an indicator or finding a belief in yourself somehow that this is going to happen. And I mean, I wish our magic 8 ball would have said, hey guys, the NASDAQ's going to be up 3% today. What the hell are you doing getting out of your longs?
Yeah.
But, you know, we've seen a rinse and repeat of different things happen here. And sometimes the market will just do what it wants to do, and you can't stop it. So, you know, today I think is one of those days. Just one of them days. All right, so AMD is 127. Look at this stock. You want to talk about an absolute monster again today. Like,
And it goes and holds that 125.
what? Like 127? Like, unbelievable. Like this, normally if this was like any other day, you know, I'd be shorting this right now. You
That
know?
could be a decent double top, but like, who wants to stand in front of a chip name today?
I mean, I put my hand up. I mean, I would stand in front of it. It's just, it's 3:07 right now. We have entered Power Hour, and I'm just waiting for that. Thanks for that TLO Enterprises there. And you know what? Sometimes we get razzed for, and this is what I mean, right?
Money.
I mean, but yeah, it's fine. But you know, let's just be real. Yeah, thanks, Brad. But there, you know, I like that. Right back into 332. You know, now do we go long? I don't think so, man. I'm going to stay out of Mr. Softy. It's moving a little different than the market right there. But hey, man, you know, we sniffed that one out.
I think betting the market goes more than 2.5 today. Oh, I think Brad knocked that one.
The market is 2.5. It's 2.7.
Like going more, like going further.
Right.
Like, are we going to get to 3? I don't
Yes.
think so.
No, I
That'd be
said that
nuts.
rhetorically. I don't.
Like,
I mean, you know, so like this is, let me show you a 5-minute chart on the NASDAQ, just real quick. Here's a 5-minute chart on the NASDAQ today. So, I mean, there. Like, you know,
yeah.
I mean, one dip buy opportunity, maybe. And where was that? At 14.3 clean right there. So I feel like that was a good opportunity there. I don't know, that's 14.250. You know, but look at this, man. Just say that, you know, there's nothing. So, you know, definitely some nice moves to the upside right now. And it looks like clear sailing to me. But let's get into let's look at some more trades. Whether or not we're going to get into them or not is another story. We'll try. Netflix is 400. Stop.
What? No.
You know I bought this thing at 170? honestly.
Really?
It's not at 400 yet.
Not
Yeah,
quite.
I did get some out though. And I think I got some out at like 320, man, honestly, on that one as well. Like if we're going to talk to you about where we buy it, tell you about where we get out. Now, I've been selling some Google, Microsoft, Meta over the last couple of weeks, and that's, spit up in my face as well. But, right there, Netflix, wow, what a great mover today. Man, the bottom was $25 ago on this name. So, I don't have any trades on this. Right there, if that's not a break long in a raging market,
yeah,
then, miss that one off. And just been pretty choppy here in the afternoon. So let's wait. I don't get the same love as this as I do on my Tesla trade. Well, now Tesla's coming back up. But remember why we went short here on Tesla was because we had that exhaustion candle right there. With, again, it looks like it's the largest selling candle of the day right there. Oh, you can't see. Hold on a second. It's the largest volume sell candle right there. Right there. There's nothing even close to it. There might be something earlier that might have been larger. So we're talking about this right here. No, nothing. All the way back to the beginning of the day. So that's the largest sell candle of the day. Right there.
Yep.
Right there. And it's met by...
And then it can't get to that wick.
Can't get back there. So that's a little different story about why we short this name. So anyways, now it's coming back up. I said we'd hold this. So there's my out. I said we'd hold this. Maybe we're getting a little silly holding it all the way back. But, worth the risk to me, man. We were waiting for this break. So now we've given up $2 back up to the upside. So we did already take $3. So that was okay. Now 195.60. Look at that. There's a wick right there. So that's an area of concern, 198. But let's wait to see what Tesla wants to do here as it ramps up into the close. Max, you said no 3%?
Yeah, apparently. And what did I say I wasn't going to do? Take an AMD double top. What do I do? Take an AMD double top and stop out like half a minute later.
Like immediately?
Almost immediately, just blows me up there. But yeah, that was small share size. I got to see it actually reject before I take more. NVIDIA as well does break that. What is it, 390?
Meta,
NVIDIA broke 390, so it broke the consolidation.
NVIDIA,
now it's up $2. So, as I said, one time, two time, third time you get stopped out. So that is what is happening to the shorts right now. I might have to take my order off for 395. I think that's a little bit aggressive to take a breakout there today, but I mean, all the chips are going nuts right now. So we'll see what happens when we get there. I'll leave it in for now, but might cancel it before we get there. Yeah, I don't really want to get smoked on a NVIDIA trade before the end of the day. Meta new high as well. So yeah, that Meta, I only have 3% left of the trade though, so whatever.
I don't know if you remember in the morning, me and you reviewed NVIDIA.
We did.
Remember roughly the levels we talked about?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Let's go to the sticky note.
This feels like Tesla yesterday.
Just in case we're making it up. 375 long on NVIDIA on a second day play. We talked about it. It's right here. It's on the sticky note. We even wrote about it. Day 2 play here, 375. And then we looked at it. And again, if you don't have it, you don't have it. I don't have it. But again, where was the bottom today on NVIDIA? The thing is, I have to trust sometimes that's yesterday, that these notes that we're going to make are going to be accurate. This bottom right there on NVIDIA in the morning, this bottom wick is 375.50. And then it bounced around, and I said, let's wait for NVIDIA to give us a level right there. What am I doing, shorting Google while this is happening? There it is right there. The level was given, day 2 play, congratulations. A little bit choppy. It's not like you wouldn't have held it all the way. But what I want to talk about is just like what we talked about with Brian Shannon and about day trading in general. And that is that when you have a plan of action, if you don't have it today, that's fine. Let's get it tomorrow. Let's find out day 2 plays that have some spice behind them. And we knew that was going to be true for NVIDIA. And we have Salesforce next week. That could be a banger of the same similar situation on all these names. We've already had AMD. You know, we've had all these names, but let's just pay attention to day 2 plays off support and resistance, because we missed it today, and that was a banger, and we could have had it. It was giving it to us, and we didn't take it. So missed opportunity for sure on that, and that's definitely on me. But that's another play right there. So, all right, Tesla did fade back out. Microsoft came back up to some of those levels, but we don't really necessarily want to do anything about Microsoft. So let's try to find another trade. Were we in Palantir today? Yes, we were. Again, Palantir today. We shorted this, so we're actually red on Palantir, but just barely, because we were able to get some out, but then it took out the top. And right now, Palantir up 6.5%, but it's just bouncing around VWAP right now. So, I mean, the fact that Palantir got to 14 is crazy good for everyone that was long off of some of those levels that we talked about previously. But 14.20 days high for Palantir. Sloping downward here on the 200 period. Feels like this could be a short. But then, I don't want to go short anything. But right there, Palantir, good support there at 1380. If you're long anything, just watch out for 1380. You're right here right now. It's not like you have any worries, but you know, 1380 could come into play there for PLTR.
We got to $14 on Palantir today?
Yep.
There's too
We got
many
to
names.
14.20.
Like, I don't have the capacity to
14.20. Man.
Crazy. That's crazy.
All right, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about?
I got out of the meta trade, kind of rejected 262 there a little bit, maybe a little too early, but whatever. I only had 3% left, so I got out. No need to keep monitoring it for such a small amount of shares, so just bailed. Pretty good trade there for the afternoon to get a little $2 winner on meta. Other than that, like, I don't know.
How about AI? Because AI is still moving around.
AI is about to take out the top.
AI,
of
a name that
33.
you've been talking about for a while.
Yeah.
Dave at St. Louis, I'd love to do a Toronto meetup, man. I mean, that is next on our plan.
Yeah, that 33.10 high on AI, you got like 1, 2, 3, 4
It's right
1
there.
minute candles were right
man,
there.
Oh man, go to Max's screen for a second, Fabian, if you can.
I kind of like the case for a high of day break here on AI because of the short interest, because of the pattern on the day. I don't think I'm going to take that, though, because that's not really a setup for me. Like a high of day break, that's like the most basic small cap, you know, terrible education kind of idea there. I like the fact that a lot of people will be offside. I don't like the fact that somebody is trying to get filled 10,000 shares at 33.11 right now, because that's 1 cent above high of day. So you're getting filled on that guy's order, and if that doesn't fill, then you're screwed. I don't know, yeah, but really nice move, and it retraces to VWAP here. I had the trade off of the 30-50 hold after that really, you know, banger 30 re-break to the upside. But I ended up getting out a little early, I guess, as my best out was 31.79. It goes to 33. So the squeeze is on in AI. I mean, if we break the high of day, can we get to 35.50 before the end of the day? It's possible. Anything's possible. Yeah, AI. I think the squeeze is on here. What was the short interest? 30% short interest on AI.
Is it that high still?
It is. It was 29% this morning, so it did update recently. It used to be like 35. I don't know. We'll see what happens after this break. Maybe we get long on a pullback like we did the last time at the teal here. It does pull back to the teal like 1, 2-ish, 3 times. So AI behaving nicely today. It actually has not traded below VWAP since 9:50 a.m. So anybody trying to buy this name under VWAP is in trouble right now. Any of those execution traders who are judged on VWAP today and needed some AI are underwater for sure on this day. So we'll see what happens. About to break that high of day right now. Would I take a pullback to 33? I just might. If it does break high of day nicely, it goes like 30 cents, pull back into this level, and here we go. On AI, volume comes in, and we are back above high of day, new high 33.14 on AI. See if these orders can get filled at 15 and 17. Now more size is popping up, and people are kind of chasing down. So I feel like there is interest in selling this name above that high of day right now. If all these orders get filled, so I'd say like 15 now is probably a decent breakout on AI. Maybe that's no, I'm not taking this. I'm not taking bad trades just to take them.
No, we don't need to. That's why we're just kind of just chilling out right now. Amazon tanking, that's a name I can get behind. Okay, yes, sir. Nice call there on Amazon. Wow, okay, this is actually sparking my interest right now because we are taking down some levels. We are below some key levels here as well. There's Amazon. Guys, I don't actually mind this break right here. What is this, 50? You guys want to take this 50 break? This is not the end of the world. We were long before, coming right into here again with some help up top. With some help. 120.80 right there. 120, yeah, 30 cents. Let's do this. I don't mind this trade. So let's, I'm not, again, thank you to everybody in the chat. I mean, it's a good suggestion there. Is Marvel considered a quad-unk? Is Marvel quad-unking? Because what's up to DRD3 here? This is where I think I got it from, Amazon tanking. I'd love to have a big picnic, if that's what you mean, man. I think that we could have a big get-together here and show some love back to to our traders, man. I think who would come? Would anybody come? I mean, if we have something in Toronto, like, I don't know how many people are in Toronto that watch our show, but that would be kind of cool to have a meetup, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that would be kind of fun.
Who would drive up from New York City, maybe?
NYC. I mean, I could. Not only that, man. We could get some special guests to come through, man. Like we'll bring down Michael Noss. We'll bring down some of the other guests that we have.
Trader TV conference.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's Prad's idea.
Okay. That would be wicked, though, if we could do that.
I think people would be interested in that for sure.
Nah. I just throw shade at that because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I really think that it would be a good opportunity to do it. So we will talk about doing that. There have been some concerns on doing that, but we will debate doing that. And even if it's not official, man, we could just do a Friday. Anybody in Toronto, we've talked about that. Come down for a beer, whatever, and we'll do that. But we would like to have something official for sure. Okay, there goes Amazon breaking lower right now. So there it is. Hopefully this is going to be a good trade. That bottom is 120 flat. We're only going to give this one, I mean, there's your teal right there. That's 75, 25 cents seems to be pretty comfortable for me at this stage because again, we don't want to go short. Oops. We don't want to go short with, like, that's just going to be us 2-to-1 return, right? Like if the market comes through and we're able to tank this, then yeah, this should be a good trade. But again, like not certain. So let's go. Our target right now for 2-to-1, we'll take a piece out at 25, then we'll take a piece down here at, well, you can't see that. Let me zoom back out. Right here at 120 flat. So that's kind of my target. Let's see if it works.
I just got long AI here. I like what I'm seeing. It is not a huge position, but I like the idea of this short squeezing into the close. Yeah, hasn't touched view up all day. Obviously, I'm in pretty high, so this has to break high of day pretty quickly here. Not going to let this get back below 32.95, I think. We will see if we can get that break above 33.25. If AI starts to like really rip, this name starts doing 20, 30, 40 cents at a time, like in one big blast off. So that's kind of what I'm expecting, or not expecting. That's what I'm wanting to see out of this trade. And if I don't start seeing that, then I'm not going to really want to be involved. Like you see these candles here, like 32.25 up to 32.55, things like that. Like this name, when it starts to go. So I want to see this breakout of this new high of day be pretty explosive here. And there we go. There we get it. So we start seeing some market orders come in. Now we're printing in the 30s already. Sometimes you're just right all day. And this is one of those days for me. I mean, I'm a long guy. I don't like shorting very much. So, a day where the market's up this much, I do tend to have a good day. Those choppy days are where I get pretty smoked because I'm trying to hold trades for some dream scenario. So, yeah, this is a pretty good day. Pretty good day as AI. I mean, 35 is probably the target here. If we do start going, I don't know that we can really start going, but you never know. Who's offside right now? Who needs to buy shares? Who of those 30% short need to cover that short because they don't want to hold this breaking out stock over the weekend, which obviously does not care about that Citron report, whatever that was a month or 2 months ago, sending it back below that 20. So yeah, AI. And I mean, the narrative around AI right now with all of these earnings reports is pretty strong. They have the most basic AI ticker, AI itself. I mean, the story writes itself on this one.
What was the low of that stock?
The low
AI.
after that.
No, because it's just one of those Kathy Wood BS names, but $10. Actually, it held $10, so it held whatever. I don't know if it was ever a SPAC or not.
I don't. Maybe.
I'm not sure.
The all-time high was like $185.
Forget about it. It is dramatically down from its IPO, I would think, right? Yeah. Here's AI, here's the daily chart on AI. So let's just go to a weekly chart. So you could see, like, it's not like you missed anything. Oh yeah, so I guess it was an IPO, $100, 180.
Okay, so new target $100 IPO price.
So you're not even close.
Yeah.
Like, so right there, but it is a key level, man, $35. This is probably an option name that you could swing, man. Like you take that 35, next level's 50. And plus the ticker plus, makes sense to me, man, all of this. So there it is again. All right, Max. Unfortunately, it's not unfortunate, I should say, it's because we love having Neil here. But look what we just did on Amazon.
Oh my God.
It's like I can't put on a trade with you sitting here, like 25 cents.
That's money.
Right there.
Right away.
Right away. Immédiatement. French. Before Neil, So right there. Anyways, let's wait. We only got to have a piece. Let's wait to see if it does pull lower. I mean, that's all we're going to do. I was like sitting there, I was like, what, we just got to fill? We got to fill at 26 there. So not 25, in case people are like, it didn't print 25, but I don't know, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But right there, there's our fill right there at 26. So good fill. Let's see if it does come down. That was a good one for us. And by the way, all of y'all with little faith, I mean, I don't want to, Tesla's having a monster day. Yeah. But bring her down. Bring the pain down.
6% on Tesla today? That's crazy.
You didn't even realize that, did you, Max?
No, I thought it was like 3 or 4, maybe 5, 6%.
It's
Some
326.
Of these names are crazy.
Yeah, they're nuts. I'm just punching out. I just punched out at 17 there on Ford. I just want to drop this name. I just don't care about it anymore. Nice move down there. I mean, nice move today for Ford. We got. Ah, man. Just like once it gets later in the day, I just got to keep extending it because our charts don't go like that. But right there, 12. Best outs here, 25. We got another 24 right there. Then we just got a 19.5. Now we get a 17.5 on the last piece. Out right there for Ford. Great trade today. My number one stock is this, which is, well, it's Tesla dependent. Tesla's my number one stock right now, but that's because it's $3 in the money. And this could turn around on a dime. So let's wait to see. Let's hold this short. Tesla still short into that. All right, Amazon just went back up and did a little bit of a jig up there, up to 120.50 again, 120.40 right there. So, another pullback. I'll put a bid here at 30, see if we can get that fill on that, just because, I don't know, the market, you might be right, Max. We got to the high as 2.8. Now it's pulling back on the NASDAQ, looking to take down the 50 period. I'm a lot more comfortable. More comfortable?
More comfortable,
yeah. Holding a short when we're below the 50 period. So let's see if the NASDAQ can give us that right now, trying to break below. We haven't been below the 50 period since 2 o'clock. So if we can get below, that'd be nice. Let's see if we have a little bit of a move down in at the end of the day. So no Brendan, no problem. It's 3. Brendan's just stepping away. We're going to have that. If any of you get that financial juice, sell number. Amazon, by the way, made that move back down. There it is. We just covering more on this pullback in the market. We're long nothing. So, well, my bad. We're long Disney. My out on Disney. What? 44s? Where are we on Disney? Okay. If you break 50 on Disney, we're out. I'm changing that stop right now. We've already made money on Disney's is laughing for me right now because we're only holding 20%. Our best out right now is 50 cents in the money. So if we have to get out right now, I was holding for this bottom, and you can see 44. Let's just get out if it takes 50. Now I'm drawn. Now I'm just going to get out of Disney so I don't have to worry about it, honestly. I mean, we're below, any kind of a bump up. Let's just get out of Disney. So I'm going to put an offer right here, man, 60. If Disney hits 60, let's get out. I mean, that's pretty simple. DIS. We did a good job getting out. let's get out at 58. We did a good job of getting out of Ford when we needed to, up here at 19.5. Look what just happened on Ford. That's kind of a quadunk there to the downside. So Sharif right now running somewhere on Woodbine Beach, so I can say quadunk for that. There it is, a nice little move to the downside. So let's wait to see what happens now with Disney. Oh, there we go, we got out. So Disney takes 58, we get out, and there it is. So closing our positions. Now we're only net short, so we don't have to worry about anything but the short. So let's see if it prints lower. Shorts come in, guys. Nether out there on Amazon again for us. So there it is, 120. Let's just hold it. We have a target. Now this has come all the way back, Max. So let's just be disciplined. Let's put Amazon in our pocket. Get out if it breaks 60. How about that? We'll get out of Amazon. Okay, if it breaks 60 right now, nice move to the downside right now. Oh my gosh, yes sir, it's the diamond hand man. One more time coming into play. And those of you that are like, oh, Sean never holds anything, how about that? Right there, 194.
Sean never holds anything. You're in like 12 positions all day.
Oh yeah, but they're always like, oh, he trades too like violently, he trades too randomly. Do I though? I mean, part of the shtick is like I'm trying to bring energy, right? And I want to appreciate everybody. And you've been great, by the way, as well. Neil's a little more laid back, and he brings tons of energy as well. But it's just, different styles, different this, different that. So we're just going to stay true to who we are, and try. Maybe that was a Canadian thing.
Is that
there.
Canadian?
Maybe. And just try to give the bangers and try to make a couple wins here and there, and give a good show. So that's what we're doing right now. I think again, I'm not seeing anything. My eyes are going this way because the streaming news is coming through, and I just want to make sure that we don't have anything coming through about the debt ceiling, right?
Yeah.
And so that's the big thing. Oh, and then there we go. Brendan's back at his desk, but I see it already. I'm just going to confirm, Javier, you brought this to us yesterday, and it was right. $642 million to the sell side, brought to you by Javier, and that would make sense to me. It feels like it is a little bit of a sell imbalance, but we had yesterday was 2.2 billion or something like that into the sell. So there it is. Brendan confirms it as well. He's back. 642 to sell. So thank you, everybody in the chat and everybody around. Honestly, Sean's a really dangerous and reckless trader, but here's Amazon coming in again right there. So let's just put this on the board. Yes, we'll put it on the board. That was a good idea. That put some more money. And I just said what's up to my wife, and I said, you know what? It's almost wine o'clock. And it is almost wine o'clock. But the problem with me is we have rep tryouts tonight for the girl, and my boy is playing soccer tonight. So wine o'clock.
You could bring it in like a little, container.
Tumbler?
Yeah.
So that'll be that. But the problem with this is that me and the wife are splitting up because one is at one park, one is at
so
the
you
other.
have to drive?
So we're both driving.
Yeah.
So the wine o'clock will probably be on hold. Maybe I'll have, it's not until, the tryouts aren't until 6. So maybe I can have a drink when I get home, but definitely probably wait till the PM on that one. What's for dinner tonight, Max? You don't plan like that?
I have no idea. I'm gonna go to the parents' house after I wrap up here, and whatever they're serving, and probably takeout because they're pretty lazy these days.
That's true. My parents, very similar on Fridays or on Saturdays. It's funny because my mom would be like, hey, we're getting Chinese if you want to come over. And it's just like, yeah, maybe we will come over. But okay. We've got, the wife has some pulled pork brewing.
Ooh, nice.
Are we having some pulled pork?
Is that like smoker pulled pork?
No,
or
she has it
oven
like in
pulled
a,
pork?
good call, like in a crock pot.
Okay.
So that's how she does it. Gets the pork shoulder, treats it. Everything treats it, seasons it, and then you get it sitting in there all day, and it comes out, and then that's what it's good there. But we're gonna, you know what? The thing is that not just because trying to cut back on carbs, but you can have also lettuce wraps.
I love lettuce wraps all the time.
You know, so there you go. So all the time. You prefer that over like a bun? Not really.
Oh well, with pulled pork, I feel like it's
with,
so
with
saucy.
Anything, like with tuna.
Tuna?
I love lettuce
wrap.
wrap.
Like a grilled meat with a lettuce wrap.
Or
like a steak with a lettuce wrap, or like a I don't know, pork belly lettuce wrap. That's
So pulled pork
always
then.
good.
Let's go with pulled pork lettuce wrap.
I like the bun with the pulled pork because of the sauce, though.
Oh my God, reckless trader Sean just took another 50 cents right now as we go, man. There it is. Let's go. We're barbecuing up some profits, and we'll be heading to barbecue this weekend as well. We got a new barbecue all ready to go. We hooked it up last week right now, but there it is right there. Hey, we called this play, and it's nice when it actually works. And there it is right there, 120.50, downside to 120. Another one. Where's that DJ Khaled? Another one right there. Microsoft, though, nice move, but right back up to the upside again for it on Microsoft. So here we go. Tesla Max, still 350 in the money. Let's see if this one wants to continue to go to the downside. But now I feel like we're getting a little silly with it. Because if we don't continue downside, there is potential for upside.
Yeah.
So I'm going to implement, and I don't have anything for you, Max, so I'll just go props for you because I don't have like a Max thing that I can throw out. Hey, let's trust the teal, baby.
Trust the teal.
So we're going to go to 195.75. 195.75. We're 350 in the money on Tesla. Let's give it back to here. We got to get out somewhere, right? 195.75 off of. We have the short of the day on Tesla. It's 350 in the money off of the high of the day. So I can't, other than maybe getting out one too many right there, but again, Tesla ripping, hard to hold the short for sure, and not take profit when it goes $1.50 in the money.
I think that would be almost irresponsible.
I think so too, Max. Thank you very much. I am a very responsible trader. Right there. I'm taking all this stuff, I'm taking this offensively right now. 195.50, let's change it. 195.50 right there. Let's not leave any money on the table. Like I said, wine o'clock means I need to purchase some wine. So we'll have to put some profits in there, although that's not true. I do have wine at home, of course. 195.50, the out on Tesla. I'm setting the order right now, Max. And Amazon's still dancing around 120. When it breaks that, we say see you later to Amazon.
Yeah, I've had a decent day here, so not trying to give anything back anymore. That AI stopped out. I accidentally got short on AI, and I thought for a second, should I just hold this? Because this looks like it's about to tank. But again, talking about being responsible, if you accidentally get into a position, you must punch out immediately. And that's what I did. But that would have been like, what, 45 cents in the money? That would have been a 6 short. But way she goes there. Does not hold the teal. We respect our rules and get out based on that break. I did give it a second to pop back over 33, but then like 600 lots popped up on the offer on 33 there on AI. So, we get out and is what it is. But I mean, if you were just trying to scalp that high of daybreak, that would have been pretty money to 33.50 there. That wasn't really my idea. And everything kind of pulling back. So I guess a little bit of Friday profit taking. No surprise there. This market is up crazy today, and some of these stocks are at some ridiculous numbers. Speaking of ridiculous numbers, that Meta, which I did get out of, but like this one's not really pulling back all that much. Meta just holding above 261.50, so like a $1, not even a $1 pullback off of that new 52-week high, which Meta just keeps putting in day after day, week after week nowadays. So like Meta pretty strong if you were looking for something for a bounce play. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to take that. That seems kind of silly to buy something this high right now, but I don't know. You think the market's going to rally back to the highs before the close? Maybe Meta's your guy. That's not going to be me. What is it? NVIDIA. I got to cancel that order, actually. I'm not going to take NVIDIA 295 now, and that's not going to come in either way.
What's up to Bon Mi to the moon? Have you ever had these Vietnamese sandwiches? They're so good.
Love a Bon Mi.
So good. Pork belly, come on, man. You're killing me right now. Thank you so much for that. And this dude's this guy's still here, 9 months. What's up to Nick Garcia? I don't know how to get rid of you, but you're still there. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. I don't know if you're there for everybody else. Speaking of ridiculous numbers, let's check the like count. Yeah, I mean, we don't do the like count too often on the show because we don't, want to force people to hit the like, but let's just do a double check. 633. It's always about that at this time of day. So let's get over 1,000, man. It's unfortunately we have a Rune's last day here. Wow, look at this market, man. We are like, if you're not hitting a like button for Tesla trade, Okay, I get it. You're long Tesla. You hate me. That's fine. But what about this trade that we gave you? What about this trade we gave you? This breakdown right now of Amazon, see you later. That's going to be a good trade. Hit the like button for that. If you don't like that trade, what about this Microsoft banger right there from 332 all the way to 333 right there? That's going to be a trade for you guys. Amazon, that's the only thing we have left. Google right now making moves higher. So let's wait to see what does happen with Google right now coming into play. So there's that play that's on my mind as well for Google. This one's not really going anywhere. You just saw we did get a piece out right there. 831. I mean, I'm not going to blackmail anybody, so I'm just going to do this.
Hola, like and subscribe today.
Yeah, so hit that like, hit that subscribe, do it for Kat, and we will all be happy with that. So thank you again so much to everybody for watching as we just make sure that all of our orders are set. I'm going to go back to this Tesla because holy shit, Tesla right now is $5 in the money. Tesla's going to the downside right now. We're getting all the way back to VWAP. What is happening here? Tesla is getting... yeah, nice move down here for Tesla. Kind of unexpected right now. If we're not hitting the like button now, there's a $5 winner here for Tesla that we've talked about. I told you, we came on the midday show. We gave you this trade when it came through. There it is. It's Tesla. It's Tank City. It's $5. It's coming into VWAP right now. So I don't know, man. We can look at a couple larger time frames right now just to see. But either way, VWAP's come in on Tesla. It's a $5 banger right now. 193 is where we're at. Let's put a bid there and get out, man. I mean, you know, if you want to hold it and you have this with me, good on you. But I'm going to put a bid, end this trade on Tesla. Tesla just absolutely tanked here, Max. We're down to 193. We're $5 in the money as we speak. Bring the pain. Bring it down, Maximilian. Let's bring this to the downside. We're waiting at 193.20. Can we get it? Can we get this trade? Where's DJ Khaled when we need him?
Yeah.
Because it's another one right there. And that's what we're talking about. If I'm too reckless of a trader here, okay? But that's a good trade, Max.
That's a phenomenal trade right there. What, like you're
Wake
risking,
up, America.
You're risking like 30 cents to get a $5 winner. That's what I can't even do the math on that. That's ridiculous.
I don't even want to talk about the math because
What's 15 to 1?
probably a little more, but that's fine. $5 on 30, yeah, 15 to 1 exactly. That was easy math.
That was not that hard.
15 to 1 R. I don't know, probably people have better trades and probably I'm not a very good trader. But what's up? Here's $10 super chat. I have not read it, so I hope this does not blow up in my face. Oh, there we go. Old school Coca-Cola. What's up, Nick Garcia? Mr. Beast will be missed. He's not going anywhere. Hopefully he'll be coming back. I don't know what's going on with the midday show next week, but hopefully we can talk about that. You're going on vacay soon, aren't you?
Me? No.
No. Okay, okay, good. So that's good. So
I wish.
do you?
Actually, with this market, no, I do not wish.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't.
I will be in Brighton early on Tuesday.
Attaboy.
With this action going on. The way that it is, this is my kind of market. Breakouts working everywhere. Yeah, not getting chopped up too much these days. So finally.
That's
But,
so
you know,
nice move.
leave it to those central bankers to send us back down by Tuesday. Yeah, what's going on here? NVIDIA back to that 390 level. So still trending up actually on NVIDIA. Pretty decent uptrend, higher lows all day. So maybe NVIDIA gives you a new high of day today. High currently 391.7. Oh, that's where we just were. So yeah, maybe we get that breakout. Not going to take 395 today. Hopefully it doesn't come in today. I'm hoping that on Tuesday morning in the pre-market, we're trading around this level right here, and we get the 395 breakout. Take that, take the 400, sell it all at 420.69, and then go to the bar. But you know, that's probably just a dream. AI kind of recovers that dip a little bit, but no big deal. And of the strongest names on the day, MRVL. The thing is, like, when I stopped out of MRVL all the way back here, when I sold it right here, I had to stop in, and I thought to myself, is it worth me holding, what was that, 15% of this trade? Like mentally speaking, to just go for like that 65, and I decided no, and the correct answer was yes, because I would have made 50% more on the trade if I just held that for another $2 there. So bit of a mistake there. Never goes through my price again. Never even touches VWAP again, which is crazy. Like some of these names not touching VWAP all day is, you don't see that too often. So definitely could have taken this one for the trend trade. Could have done the intraday swing that I always say that I'm going to do, and I decided not to. So whatever. Somebody's yelling at me with caps lock to check out AVGO. Happy to do so. I got nothing better going on. Broadcom, Jesus. I don't trade $800 stocks. Look at this trend. Oh my God. Did you look at Broadcom today?
Yeah, people have been talking about Broadcom for a while. I just, unfortunately, because of the price of the stock, and we talk about this sometimes on the show, and I'm not.
Hard.
Yeah, I hate that because I didn't trade Google at all.
Google was untradeable.
Or Amazon. Well, yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
These are more. These are bigger examples.
Yeah.
But I even think Salesforce and PanW, and it's just when they're unfortunately, Max and I are sitting here on a prop floor, and we have risk parameters to deal with, and when the spread is too large, it's just you can get stopped out on a move, on like one move.
Yeah.
And it's just for us here, or for me, I don't want to speak because there's probably traders at Day Trade the World that I've been here for a long time and been all over the world with Day Trade the World and opened up offices and trained many traders, and I've never really seen anybody trade these higher value names with this platform. But it's not to say it's not possible. It's just you do have to be very, very cautious of the spread there on a name like AVGO. And what I'm talking about, if you come over to my screen here, I'll show you. It's just like if you take, and look, both Max and I stop, our risk tolerance can handle 50-cent spread. It's more about when it opens up. And it's like you take 200 shares, like if I'm gonna make money on this, I want to take 200 shares, something like that. Well, if you go short here at 12s and you're like, okay, see, look, the very next level you can punch is 1250.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's not just the spread. It's like if somebody else decides to punch out, then you're talking about like it moving dollars in one little like somebody punching out or somebody marketing in. It's just I don't think it's worth the risk. I think it's like the liquidity risk is way too high here. But I mean, I don't know. If you want to take like 20 shares off the open and watch it trend all day, I guess. I mean,
yeah, different folks.
It goes $75, so 20 shares times that. So you make $150 on that. That's
sweet.
I guess that's good. Yeah, that's not. I just think that the opportunity is higher when there's more liquidity, there's more ability to take shares, and I don't want to be worrying about not being able to punch out of a stock. I think that's the biggest problem. Like there's too much stress there. So. That ain't for me, but congrats to the longs on this one. And more of a swing name.
Yeah, and I also think there's something to be said about trading something that you're familiar with.
Yeah.
And that's where I sort of went to the point of like, Neil will trade stocks that are under $1. I don't really like that. I prefer once they break $1, get involved in that. And it's just a visual thing. I don't like to see all those quarter or tenths of a penny.
You have no idea what the price is.
It's like no, because like
it'll do so much volume too, and it's
like I'll take 1,000 shares. It looks like it's going up like crazy. And I look over, it's like I went up half a cent. Money? I'm like, I just made $5. Like that's great. So shout out to everybody there on Broadcom. Thanks.
Brad wants your attention.
I can't hear what Prad's saying. Thing is, I don't know who that is. Oh, bang. Okay, I like that. I just didn't know if that's like Hello Kitty or I don't know what that is right there. But thanks, Brad. That was pretty cool. Okay, so, I don't know. We talked about it. Are those boys here? Yeah, there's Ian. So I want to say a big thank you to both Ian and Spencer. I don't know if you guys want to come back here and do a big wave or something like that, but it is both these guys' last days. I want to thank Brad for bringing that up to me, and Greg and yourself as well, Max. But there they are. You guys may remember Ian, and you might remember Spencer. I think how many times were you on, Spencer? 3 or 4, and Ian maybe 20, 30, maybe more than that. So thank you so much, guys, for everything, and best of luck with your future endeavors. And there it is again on what is another sad day around here, because that's another 2 great guys that will be, leaving the floor. And I think it's more important to the floor because, great characters bring a lot of insight and everything like that. Yeah. Although I'm not in all the meetings that you guys have, but I know that they were probably big pieces of
Those
that.
guys are big mentors around here.
There we
That's
go.
going to be a huge loss for the floor, but big gains for both of those guys, making some big decisions moving forward.
Yeah, we like to hear that. So thank you, Max, for saying that. And of course, we can't go without saying another goodbye to Arun, who will still be, so those two guys will be moving on from Day Trade the World, but we do have Arun staying here, of course, but going to be off camera for a little bit, or who knows, I don't know for how long or whatever, but he's going to be off camera and working on his own stuff, and that's definitely mad respect to that as well. And Arun's helped us get to where we are. And without sort of the insight, the futures, the daily futures grind that he gave us every day at 9 o'clock. I mean, it's too bad that that polka dot shirt doesn't fit me, because I would wear it every day and show everybody the support for that. Maybe Neil.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks to Arun for that one. It is a sad day around here, that is for sure. And I know Arun gets a lot of love in the chat. So, you know, thank you to everybody for that as well. It means a lot to us. He filled in this week, and I said this story before. We could have literally, and it's happened numerous times, where Neil's not feeling well, or I would say me, but I'm not feeling well. Give a message to Arun. 10 hours later, he's sitting in the desk. So a big shout out to him for all that. And it does take a lot of focus to do different styles of trading. So big shout out to Arun, and best of luck with that. But you know, we'll come through. I'm sure he'll come through again, and at least talk to all of us many times. So shout out to Arun, still very friendly with everybody on the floor, of course. Here we go. It is market on close in balance time. 7, 58, 59, and 60. There it is. Okay, yeah, you have to get down on a knee and do that. Okay, here we go. Enbridge. So Enbridge, shout out to anybody looking in Canada. There may be something there, because there's an Enbridge buy and balance right now, which shout out to, this is one of the very first stocks I ever bought, was Enbridge. There's WeWork. I can't believe they still exist. Shout out to WeWork traders out there. AMD with a sell early. Nice move to the downside on AMD. Nice move on Apple downside as well as that's going. The only short that we have right now, and it's nothing to write home about, obviously, is Google, and it's not really moving. We have Amazon still, by the way. That's only 70 cents in the money and going lower right now as well. So shout out to Google traders as well as, Amazon traders, as that's making a move to the downside. And there it is, man. Have you ever heard of getting iced before?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not with that size.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been iced with one of these before. It's that's brutal. That is brutal.
That is danger. But there it is. The Smirnoff Ice.
Was that the intention here, Greg? To ice me?
Like that. Are they trying
Greg
to ice
trying to ice
No,
me?
no, you're not. No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? Yeah.
Don't give them free advertising there.
Yeah. Forget about that. I don't even know who makes that drink. What is this drink? Anyway, this looks like cloudy water right there. But yeah, I see you've already had a sip, so that's good, man. You deserve it. Thank you for everything that you've been doing this week as well, Max. So, all right. Yeah, you're right, man. Time does fly when you're having fun, and I want to thank everybody for, I've had a great time today, obviously, and we've had some really great trades to end the day, including this Amazon one, which right now is bouncing off VWAP. Can you believe that? Remember when we were looking, I was like, oh man, maybe this goes back to VWAP. I was like, nah, VWAP's too low. We won't see that. But there it is right there, Amazon. Let's just check back in our Tesla trade as well. Wow, Tesla says no to VWAP, and that's continuing to go down. Man, that could have been a $9 winner, $7 winner. If we get 190, that's a different story. But nice move downside there for Tesla as well.
The imbalances are out already.
Yeah, I know, we talked about that.
Oh, we did? All right.
Well, you were too busy drinking this
I
cloudy
was busy.
water.
I was busy, yeah.
But yeah, the
Missed,
imbalances are out right now. What else do you want to talk about? Broadcom. Anybody else, man? Yeah, I do. All right, let me ask. I want to know if Arun wants to come on the bell. Shoot. All right, there it is. Arun will be on the bell at some point at 3:59. That's the point. He's going to come on. Arun will be on the bell today to ring that. So great suggestion there in the super chat. In the chat. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Arun will be on the bell, so that's a good one there. All right, so that's that. Let's just check out. I just saw someone talk about PRST. So this was one that was halted, and there it is, $4. We gave you the $4 mark at least.
Yeah.
And that's the high of the day, $4. So there it is, PRST coming
Off
right
of
back
just
up,
being on CNBC.
right
like,
into there, and tweeting out that they're going to be on it. That's the
Like-
other thing. It's like kind of. I mean, you're allowed to do that.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe
why does that
something-
move the market? I don't really get it, but whatever. It really can't get much on these small caps sometimes. Like, I guess a lot of them just run on zero news at all sometimes.
That's
so
part of the problem. Yeah.
There's a stock Max that's moving today.
Max?
Yeah, 22%. I didn't see this one.
See, I mean, everyone's excited for you, bro. Everyone's excited
Media
for you.
Alpha Inc. Interesting. Well, should have covered that in the morning show there. Marvel made a new high, I think. Not Marvel. Marvell made going to make a new high right now. So, yeah, this one should have held the piece there for the close. Huge move on Marvell. Meta got to the high again, so back over 262. TSM tanking actually into the close. So
Everything's
profit
tanking.
taking on
It's
TSM
exactly what we
here.
said would happen
Yeah.
is happening. If there's no
Tesla
deal,
below
there's no
VWAP
deal. There's
now?
5 minutes left. Of course, Tesla's below. It's way below VWAP. No, I thought. Yeah, it was 191. For me, I only have one trade left. Oh, we have two trades left. We have Google 70 cents, or sorry, Amazon 70 cents in the money, Google 50 cents. And Amazon should probably, I mean, I'm going to trust the teal again. That's 119. Let's just get out at 120. Oh, here it goes. Trying to break a little bit higher now as the imbalances are going to flip around here into the close, of course. So there it is. We'll wait to see about those imbalances coming through. But, man, damn it. Should have just held. There it is. Nice move to the upside on a flip possible for the imbalances. So let's wait to see. 355 is coming. 57, 58. It is now 355 in lovely Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So there it is. Nice move right there on Amazon. Back up to the upside. So some of these imbalances must be flipping. If we would have trusted teal, we would have gone out 10 cents ago. But there it is. I hate those. Nice move right down there to VWAP. Should have covered it. Didn't. Now we're starting to go back up to the upside. Let's get something out at 120.20 if it breaks. And that will be that. Good trade anyways on Amazon. Good trade on Tesla. Really happy with the way this closing went.
Yep, Amazon really holds that VWAP well. Tesla
Very
bouncing,
well.
so yeah, great trading day today. I don't see anything exciting going into the close at the moment. No imbalances to speak of, really. Oh, Amazon flipped to a big buy, so
That's the problem.
a 95 million buy there on Amazon. So I guess that's what sent it back up. AMD on a buy, can't get to that high though. So everything just hanging out into a crazy NASDAQ day where we are closing, what is that, 20 points off of the high on NASDAQ today, up 2.7% after a 2% day yesterday. Pinduoduo didn't give it up either, so I kind of figured this one would end up below VWAP by the end of the day, but Pinduoduo not showing us VWAP either. I had that one little scalp short, which actually ended up being pretty money there from 71, but recovers that move all day and closing at the high as well. So market liking those earnings at a PDD.
Let's get some more likes, man. I mean, we just reached out to Arun. He's going to come on. I mean, 1,000 likes. Like, let's get this like count a little bit higher, man. If you're part of the team here and you're part of Trader TV Live, please just hit. I mean, I feel like we should be having record likes now. This will be the last time we're going to see Arun. Possibly forever. So, I mean, if you want to hit the like button, I think it'd be a good time to do that right now, as we only have 1K likes right now. But let's get, I mean, can we not get to 2K? We have 4,000 watching right now. So there it is, 1.1K. Let's get this going. Show your love for the man, the myth, the legend. That is Arun, who will be on the bell in only 2.5 minutes, Arun. So lots of time. He's just right there behind us. So let's go to Brendan quickly for an update.
I got it. Now you can hear me, I hope. Graves, a negotiator for the GOP side, saying they are not any closer to a deal. Timing, 3 minutes left before the long weekend, guys.
Well, I mean, honestly, like that's what it's about. You know, we knew that was going to come through at 4 o'clock, and there it is, right? They don't have to talk about the stock market, like,
yeah.
You know, but yet they choose to do that right here at 4 o'clock. So no deal, no problem. The NASDAQ doesn't care about that. It doesn't seem like there's any, like, much ado about nothing.
Yeah.
right there. Like, you know, NASDAQ just holding the day's high pretty much. I mean, you just talked about being 20 points off. You're still holding the 50 period. You're way up, man. And what a great run it's been for the NASDAQ. I mean, here's a 30-minute chart, just straight fire there to the upside. So what a great opportunity that was right there to the upside right now. Okay, so watch out. Yes, thank you for all the talk. We do see all these trades going through. It's now 358.20. Here's the NASDAQ imbalances and everything else on there. Sometimes we get rid of ARCA, and that's why. There's like, what is this? IDEX, so one name. NRG, Intel. Wow. Intel to 29. Intel up. What? When's the last day we saw Intel up anything more than like 1%? I kind of throwing it under the bus there. There's been days like that, but wow, Intel up 6% and still trying to go. Good move up to 29 and change on Intel. Is this the change that they needed? Nah, you still got to get all the way back up here. We'll see. 30.50 something on Intel. So we'll wait to see if there's anything coming through. Hopefully we will not be caught here in any aftermarket positions like we were there yesterday. We are still in Amazon and it's just fading down. So let's just take an opportunity to do that. We'll put a bid right here at 04. Maybe we get a fill right now. As Arun's coming, here he comes, guys. There is 1.3K likes. So I want to thank everybody for that. I'm going to make sure to hit the countdown. Someone get this man the mallet because here he comes. It's Arun, and we really sad announcement made today, but you know, we'll move on without, and it sucks, but that is what we have to do. Here we go. There is now only 20 seconds left before I hit the countdown, so I will be doing that, and there it is, out of Amazon. That's going to be a good one for us. We make sure we take that 70 cents right now, and I'm not going to forget, and there it is. We'll hit the countdown with only 10 seconds left. So now there's 8. There he is. What's up, Arun? He's got the Superman on, which is very appropriate. 4, 3, 2, let's kill it. So there we go. So now he joins. I think it was, who was the other? Was it Randy that broke it? I'm not sure, but 2 people have now broke the mallet on close, and one of them now being Arun, and I believe the other one was Randy. But thank you so much. And hey, the best part about what just happened is Arun ended with a smile. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right there, we all saw it. Thank you, Arun. You will be missed. That is for damn certain. Okay, perfect way to go out. The chat loved that. And I don't think you did that on purpose. No. It just, he was getting a little aggressive with it. Let's admit that. But definitely thank you, Arun, for that one. That was a good one. Thank you so much to everybody, you know, for suggesting that. That was a great suggestion. Big shout out to Ian. We've already done that, and to Spencer. So big shout out to those guys. Thank you to Ian. I mean, thank you to both of them. But Ian's definitely maybe 50 times. I don't know how many times he's filled in, but thank you to Ian
was
for all
on for at least a couple of months there.
Exactly, for all the content that he threw down for us as well. But okay, wow, what a day, what a week. I don't know what the number on the week is, but it's probably pretty ridiculous. The NASDAQ is 5% the last 2 days alone. It joined S&P, I think 7%. So big moves. Let's go over to the desk with Brendo.
I was just trying to grab that before we wrap it up. We did start negative on the week, guys. So it looks like 3.5%. So here we go. 2.5 right now for the NASDAQ 100, 2.19 for the composite. 1 plus otherwise right across the board. So yet another huge day to the upside for tech specifically, guys.
Yeah, what a monstrous day today. I mean, you're always going to look back, Max, and be like, what the hell is this? What is this? This is... I see what's on the screen. That's Prad's beat. That's Prad's newest
That's his new
beat.
one, yeah.
That's his new one. For me, I'm all about the chill. I like that beat. Actually, I don't mind that one.
I feel like they could roll
I mean,
into
I saw
one
John
another.
Cena was feeling it. I mean, that's for sure. But the other one's like more chilled out, It's more got like that laid back vibe. So for me, that's the jam. But I definitely like that beat right there. Yes, sir. Fire. People loving that one, Prad.
People are going crazy in the chat right now.
People calling Prad a musical genius. So
musical genius.
Yeesh, on that one
Man
right
of
there.
many talents.
Yeah, great day. So happy with everything today. And yeah, you know, sad day for numerous reasons, but a great day in the market. And we get Neil back on Monday or Tuesday, which should be really exciting, obviously, there. And we have a long weekend, baby. So I'm going to try to finally get on a golf course at some point. That should be a lot of fun. We'll be doing that. Any plans? You said maybe tonight visit the parents and then...
Yeah, I got golf tomorrow with a couple people. We'll see Monday maybe if I'm allowed to go. Maybe not, but definitely tomorrow.
Brendo?
I'm going to be up north. I'm heading out of town for the weekend, so looking forward to it.
Beauty, well deserved, man. Good job on all that, guys. Yeah, enjoy your weekend no matter where you are. Big shout out, obviously. I mean, I can't just keep on thanking Arun, but we'll do it over and over again anyway. So thank you, Arun, one more time for such a great 3 years and bringing us to where we are. Shout out to Prad on the ones and twos. Welcome aboard, Fabian, as well, as he's now with us. Shout out to Mark, Prad. Who else? Mahad's over there, obviously Brendo. Sharif, who's out running around somewhere, hopefully down there on the boardwalk. So shout out to Sharif and everybody, man. And again, best wishes to Spencer and to Ian behind us with their newest journey on hand. So again, everybody, have a great weekend. Happy Memorial Day. We're back on Tuesday. So for everybody here at Trader TV Live, thanks, Bears vs. Bulls. You have a great weekend as well, my guy, over there. And thank you to everybody that's been watching us for this whole run. If you haven't hit the like or subscribe, do it now. We can get to 400,000. So everybody, have a great long weekend. For everyone here at Trader TV Live, that's Max, that's Brendo, I'm Sean, and we'll check you on Tuesday. Ciao.